everybody, welcome into the planning video for Bargain Bead Box November. Here we are, we're about to get started. Now, I want to explain, there's a lot of explaining in these videos today. So now last month I had said, I knew this month was going to be pretty crazy, and so I said, oh, well, I found this book out at the store. This is the book. It's called Getting Started Beading. And this is by Bead and Button. And this is just like a collection of projects from their magazine or whatever. So I found this, excuse me, and I actually gave this away to the winner of the FOC, which I believe was Kim. Congratulations to Kim. And there was a bunch of people who had got it. We've been talking about, I had found this, I think we talked about it on the members live. So what we're going to do today, the reason I have this present with me is because whatever's in this book, which I've flipped through a couple times, we are going to take this and we are going to make it our own. So giving credit where credit is due, to these people at the Bead and Button magazine, we are going to utilize this in our planning today. So this is not something that I've ever done on live before, but you can, what we're going to do is we're going to take our beads and we're going to look at them and see what we want to do. And we are going to go through here and we are going to adjust and use this as an inspirational book for our plans. Now, does this mean that these are going to be the exact same thing that these people are making? No. This is just pulling inspiration from here to be like, oh yeah, that would be good with this or whatever. So I'll show you how to do it. And we are going to, that's what we're going to do today. I'm also going to show you my bead design book once I get them, you know, all drawn out or whatever as the plan, but I'm just going to show it to you in like the end. I'm not going to show you the process because otherwise it just makes the video way too long. So let's jump down to the mat. Get this party started. All right, guys, so here we are on the mat. Just a reminder, this is what we have gotten in our Bargain Bead Box this month. So we're just going to take a little look-see at that. And like I said, we're going to utilize this book and we are going to use this to save us a little bit of time because your girl is busy. So what we need is we need some like little Post-its or something. Let's see what if I got any little Post-its running around here. Something. Here we go. Okay, so I got my little book of Post-its. This is what we have to work with. We're going to just take a look at it and we're going to say, okay. So it looks like we got some bicones. We got a lot of 6s, a lot of 8s. Got these different pieces, parts and pieces. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my book out, okay, and we're just going to, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Okay, so this is supposed to be an easy getting started, different types of beading book, whatever. And we're going to take a look-see. So in the front here is just like tools and things and stuff, so we don't care about that. And we are just going to get a little inspiration here till we find something that strikes us. Like this guy. This guy here, playing with color. Now to me, this might be something that we utilize at the end when we have additional, you know, parts and pieces left from our other projects. This is not a project that I would create right off the bat, but I do like it. I like the color blocking and everything. So we'll see what we have left at the end. So I'm going to put a little Post-it on here. I'm gonna cut these a little bit because we don't want to be wasting Post-its. All right. So we're just going to snag this one up for whatever we got at the end. This is a magazine type book, so it might be a little glary. Sorry. This guy, not in love with it. This guy's pretty neat. We did not get any drops or any fire polish, but I do like just the overall aesthetic of this, as far as like with the little beads in between. And that might be something, so I'm going to put a little post-it there. We're going to keep going. This one is what I did with August, basically. The double-stranded pearl situation, not really for us right now. Oh, okay. This one, we did not get any briolettes. However, this one is cute. I do like the design of it. I think that it would sell at a show. We would have to add a couple of things and figure this out, but gets post-it. More post-its are required. I do like that. Beaded watch band. I'm going to say no to the multi-strand pearls. We don't have enough beads for that. Lariats. I'm still on the fence about lariats. Gonna keep going. This would be cute if you had a bunch of seed beads that you needed to braid up. No. Got a little leather necklace here. I mean, this would be simple to do with some kind of a larger bead piece. And we have those large hole, we have those larger hole spacer beads, so maybe something. Give it a post-it, maybe. We have some earrings. Now, earrings I usually save for the end because you don't really need that many beads and things. These look like they're using bead caps. This is cute, but we don't have any shank buttons in this situation. Like I really do. I'm gonna zoom in on this. I like this. I would like to do it with shank buttons. I don't know if you guys can see. So we're gonna say no to that for now. Now I do enjoy this. This is interesting because they got their pieces on there, but they also got dangly bits. Looks like they're using split rings. That's interesting. It's interesting. I'll give it a post-it. Got a little charm bracelet. I don't know that I will need a charm bracelet. Maybe. We've got quite a few charms, but we'll see. I'll zoom out now. Oh, that's the wrong way. This pearl drop necklace. It's not blowing my dress up. These are a cute design. The little bicones on the bottom and the little spirally spiral. You know me, I love a spiral. Maybe. Give it a post-it. That one's pretty intense. I am crunched for time. I don't feel like intensity. These are cute. Where's the post-its? Looks like that could be 6s and 8s. Looks like they got some twisted wire. It looks pretty easy, actually. So we'll definitely make some of those. Those are really cute. I like them. These are cute with the spiral around. Don't really need that right now. Okay. Here we go. Let's use this one. Button bracelets. So these are buttons, but I think we can make that work out for our focal pieces. Perhaps in the back there with these guys. Okay, so I think we could do that. Let's give that a whirl. This is more like seed bead weaving kind of things and stuff, which we don't have any of those beads with us today. So I don't think we're going to need any of these designs. Some brick stitch earrings, but we don't have any seed beadies. Easy peyote. Again, no seed beadies. Now here's something interesting. What is this? It's got a lot of seed beadies and cubes. And I think I just like the flower. I don't think that we need that. So most of these are all seed beady projects. Okay, so we have our, so this is what I'm talking about. This is our inspiration, okay? This is our inspiration, all these little tabs. So now we're going to take a look here at what we have. And we're going to start breaking it out. So I might have to zoom out a little more, honestly. The zooming with the book thing is always interesting. Okay. So let's just start let's just go the way of the world here. Now this one we said maybe for the end, so we're going to skip that one. This one. Okay, so now we're going to take this and we're going to make it our own, right? That means we're going to take a look-see here. And I think the reason that I like this is I like the seed beads in the right here. And then these larger ones. So when we take a look at what we have, not enough room. If we take a look at what we have the larger mookaite. How many they got on here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So we could totally do that. You could do it with the mookaite. I mean, and you can add more, it's up to you. Or we could do it with the coral, right? Because I think these were both 7.5 inch strands. Now, I just got to take a look and say, okay, do I want to go with the coral or do I want to go with the mookaite? I think I like the mookaite, of course. So, on here they have seed beads. So we will have to add some seed beads. So let's put these to the side. We'll add some seed beads. And they got fire polish on here as their spacers, you see here. So we could actually use these quartz as our spacers. We would have some left for another project because we would only need a few of these, so that's fine. We'll use those. Now, down here, this area, they've got drops. Well, we don't have any drops, but if you can see this in your head, now this is where we switch to the designing portion. I will go ahead and I will write it up, but I'm thinking like maybe we could utilize one of these guys as a focal piece and then hang a drop from it. We could actually hang this guy. Let's see how that's going to look. So the point of this is to show you like you don't have to have all the stuff. If you got bead books, you know, that's great inspiration to be sitting around. Just depends on how you use it. Like this could be cute. Now I could do all these designs myself, but I just thought I would share with you like a way to utilize some of this stuff. So I do quite enjoy that. Now they had 3 on theirs. You could actually even go like so. But I think, I mean, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. But I think it might be a little bit much. Right? That is going to leave us, even like say we did the earrings. Like say these are the matching earrings. That's going to leave us with 1, and we might be able to utilize this in another project. So, I think I'm going to do that. Let me write it up for you on my design, and I'll be right back. Okie dokie, I am back. So here I've drawn out the design. As you can see, it is very different from what we had in the book, but very similar as an inspiration. So basically what's going to happen here is we are going to use the mookaite strand. You can use as many of these beads as you want. There's more than 14 on here. I do have 2 reserved for the earrings. So I'm thinking I'm going to either go, I don't know that I'm actually going to go this way. This one I think I want to go this way. but to be determined based on how it works out with this guy. So here's what our pendant's gonna look like. Here's our earring situation. We are going to use these guys here as the spacers, as we had discussed. And then as far as the little beads that we're going to utilize as, I always call these like a life force. It's like a life force that strings through all the rest. It's usually like seed beads. Now, I was going to go gold because I was like, okay, gold. But I found these guys, which might give it a little life. I also, these guys are, excuse me. These guys are Tohos. They are size 11 and the color is silver lined milky pomegranate. I was like, oh, well, that might be pretty good out of 10. Either way, it's up to you. I also found some purples. And as you know, they had said, like, purple is a good mixy mix with this guy. So you could do purple. It kind of just depends on which way you want to go with it. But I was going to go all gold, and I was like, that might be a bit much. So I am going to go with these guys. And yeah, so here's our project number 1. I'm just going to put these in this bag. Now we will probably have some extra bits and pieces once we are done with this. That's fine. I'm actually going to, I shouldn't need very many. Should I cut these or just wait? Well, I'll just wait for now. We might need those for another project. So let me cut it. So I know we're not going to use that many for this. We're just going to use them after each mookite. And there's only 14, so we need 24 beads, but whatever. Put those in here. These in here, these guys, the pendant, this guy, these Toho seed beads, and then we're going to need a clasp for this. I hadn't really decided if I want to do a, what kind of clasp I want to do. I mean, obviously, I don't know if you could use the magnet one. I'm not going to, but we're going to need a clasp, and I'll probably end up just using beadle-on wire for this because it's not going to be that heavy as far as like with the stones or anything, so I don't really feel the need to utilize a really super, you know, like strong soft flex. I could probably use like a 49 wire or even less than that because it's going to be multiplied. So I think I'll just use some beadle-on stringing wire. We shall see how it goes. And there we go. That is product number 1. So this is a way to utilize both your Bargain Bead Box and maybe some of your inspirational books. This is what I'm doing here this time around. So I think it's turning out smashingly. So I'm going to put this away in the drawer because this is going to be our project number 1. I got so much stuff in front of the drawer, I can't even open it. Okay. On to the next. Okay, so that takes care of that. This is what we have left. We're going to again refer to our Post-its and see what we got. Okay, so this is the one that we just did. This is the next one. Okay, so this one we are going to need to utilize these guys. And let's see, what kind of colors we want to do this with. What kind of colors do we want? So we're going to have yellow. Yellow on yellow. We could do that. Yellow on yellow. Maybe some purple. That could be cute. Yellow, yellow, purple. And then for the drops, let's maybe use these. Of course, these are larger, but that's, I mean, that's not, that don't matter. It's kind of a, like a minimal design, not minimal, but like a smaller design. So I don't know if I really want to use those big guys. I think I'm just going to use these guys. So what we can do is we can manipulate this to be like as many as we want, right? So maybe we do like this much on the first half. We can utilize about how many ever on this side and wire wrap them to create drops. And we'll just space them with all this. We are, I mean, you wouldn't have to do this, but I think I am going to, I have 1,000,000 bugle beads. I'm going to look at the bugle beads. I'm going to look at the bugle beads and see if I can't create that kind of geometric shape. So I'm going to write this up and we will go from there. Alright guys, here we are, project 2. So this guy, you could really do this any way you want. Like any of these, let me get the beads out. So we're just going to use these 3 beads from the box, right? Let me zoom in. And so these ones I want to utilize here. I want these to be the drops, which we will wire wrap. These guys will be strung, right? But these will be these larger yellow ones. The purple is representing here the like bicones. So the bicones are going to be 2 and then the drop. And then the purple here will also be bicones. These little faceted guys, they're going to run down the side here and through this strand only. But I mean, really, you could do this anyway. Like if you wanted to just put these 2 in this strand here and then use these here, whatever you want to do, totally whatever you want. But I went into my my bugle stash and I did come up with gold and then this color. So since I am going to be utilizing the purple, I didn't really have any purple, but these are old, man. These are so old. And, you know, it kind of has given me an opportunity to use them, so I like that. But they have a shift. So these ones are longer. These ones are shorter. I don't know the bugliness of that, but anyway. I did have gold, but I thought, oh, that might get kind of washed out with skin tone, and I kind of want it to, you know, we got a lot of yellow here because we're utilizing those crackle agates and the quartz. So I was like, well, since we're going purple, let's go all in. So we're going to be purpley with these guys. If you don't have bugles, you could use seed beads, just purple, whatever color seed beads you want. And instead of creating just like 1, 2, 3 bugles, you could do these, like maybe you do like 15 seed beads or whatever the length is you want. So that is going to be project number 2. Oh, we need a bag. Do I have a bag? We don't have a bag. How's that even possible? I don't know that we might use all them bicones. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. We shall see. We shall see. This is going to be project 2. I'm just going to put these in the drawer. Yeah, look at all my bugles. Like I got all the, this is not even half the bugles. See, these were the gold ones I found. I have a ton of bugles over there. But I do like, oops, I do like it when I can, you know, utilize some of that stuff in my stash, so that's good. We'll just put those there for now. All right, so that is project 2. We're rolling, we're rolling. Let's scoot them up so they're out of the way. All right, so this is what we have left. We're going to switch books. On to the next thing. See how much time this is saving us about not having to think. Really, a lot. It's our next postage. Okay, so this one is the leather doings, and this one I'm going to reserve for later because this one could be used with like whatever you have left. Okay, now we're on to this one. So originally when I saw this, I thought, oh, we got to do this with the matte mookaite. right? So, easy peasy. Just gonna utilize the matte mookaite. I think that'll be cute. We can even utilize some of the chain to create those earrings if we want to. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's do it. So here's our matte mookaite. Ooh. I believe we should have enough beads to do this with just the matte mookaite, because they've got it wire wrapped there, and it doesn't, I mean, we should have more than enough with just this one strand, I would think. I will get a little bit of this chain because maybe we'll make up those little earrings. They did have a smaller chain on theirs, but whatever, we're using what we got here. This is brass, so I should be able to just cut it. There. Oh, a little smidge of chain. We don't even really need that much chain for both pieces, both earrings. All right, let me write it up. All right, guys. So here is the design with this one strand of beads. So I wanted to make sure that I would have enough, and I counted what they had in the book there. And so I should have enough to, as long as I stick to the plan with these guys, I should have enough to do all of these things. I will not have enough, however, to do the little mini drop. So these are, this looks kind of funny, but so these right here are the mookaite beads. These ones here are drops. So we are going to have to wire wrap them. We're going to have to wire wrap 15 drops to be dropped in between these two beads. This right here, this is wire wrapped, and we are going to connect with jump rings. And we're going to have to do that in order to get the length with this one strand. Now from their thing, they have, in where the jump ring is, they're using a split jump ring, or like a split ring. I probably will not do that, but they also have a little something hanging. They have a different crystal hanging from there. But what I was thinking is that we could just use these, these guys, because they could easily be attached with that large hole there. We could easily just attach them on. So basically those would be hanging from the jump rings, and they would be smaller, like so. So we'd have more stuff going on like that. So these are those little gold spacers. And I think it'll be cute. It looks kind of funny right here, but once we get it together, I think it'll be good. And then these chain, we'd use a little bit of chain here. This is chain for the earring, and then this is just wire wrapped with loops on the end. So loops on the end, and doing the same situation as this over here for both earrings, and we should have enough beads to do all of that. So there we go. We got that one, project 3. I think it's going to be good. I will need a clasp. Needs a clasp. And we're using gold for the earrings, so I guess we'll need gold wire to wrap with. I will probably use 22 gauge, you know me. So I got that Soft Flex gold wire. I'll probably use that. So there we go. That is project 3. We're doing it. We're doing it. Pretty good little project for one little strand of beads, I thought. Okay, project 3 in the drawer. You can see I'm getting lazy with my drawings. I gave up on coloring. Plus, I don't have the right color pencils down here. For some reason, all of my pencils are like beige. This is my beige jar of pencils, pretty much. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. All right, so this is what we got left. Oh, we got to zoom in a little bit. That's what we have left. So we got the coral left. We've got these crystal. Got this guy. We got these dark red color, and then these. So this is what we got left. So we're cruising. We're cruising. You guys are just sticking to everything. Get out of here. So we are cruising. All right. Where are we at here? Just did this one. Here's the next one. Okay, so these are earrings again, probably for leftovers, right? What do we got here? Now these earrings, I think we will do as not leftovers. Let's do these. Looks like they have two different sizes, and then they got this wire. I'm just really excited about this like coiling wire situation that they got going on. So, let me see if I got some. Take a look-see here. I thought I just bought some twisted wire for something. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, this is not what I bought, but what is this? This is artistic wire. This is interesting. 14 gauge. This came in the Beadalon. This is from Beadalon, and it came in my grab box from like 2 years ago or something, last year. The grab box, the mystery box. Now I think we could utilize this, and there is some possibility that you guys might have some of this if you got that box. If not, you can always do a wrap. We can always do, wait now. We can always do, here, here's another one. This one's open. Oh, this is the same one. It's just, it must have came off the thing. So yeah, maybe if you guys got that, you could probably utilize. If not, we could do like a, you could just wrap wire around another wire to create that on the, even on a dowel or something like that. I can't get this. There we go. Something was hanging up. Something was hanging us up. Oh, I also have silver. This is another one of artistic wire. This is 10 gauge? What is this other one? 14? This 10 is probably a little bit big. I mean, don't you think it's a little bit big? What are they using in this? It just says sterling silver wire. I'm gonna go with that. I think I have twisted wire upstairs somewhere for. I bought it for the missing link. It's like it's twisted. It's not braided. This is braided. Anyway, not the point. If we can't find it, I'll just make some. But I think this will be a cute idea for earrings, and that might give us a way to just utilize these guys. Need two different sizes. Crystals, both crystals. Is that something I want to do? Or do we want to do this way? I mean, these coral are nice, but I do like the shiny. Because then it's going to be toned down by this kind of metal. Decisions. Maybe we do this. I think this is good. We'll make a couple of pairs of these. We can, let's see, you need two. Well, I'll just throw these all in there for the earring making, for those twisted ones, because I think we can make a few pairs. And not only could we make a few pairs, but we could also throw these guys on the bottom. I mean, if we wanted to. I mean, they're square, but, or these wreaths. Could throw those on the bottom of there. They're going to be doing the most. I'll put them in there. I think I'm not going to, well, I'm not really going to write a plan for this because this is like subject to change. I'm just going to put project 4. Like, with the twisty bits. Like, you know. Because maybe we do like this. Maybe we do multiples. But anyway, we go round with the wire. I don't know how that's going to work. And then here we could do like one of these charms if we want to do with the flower on it. But we put this swooshy business on there. You know, kind of thing. Earrings. Swooshy earrings. Subject to change. Subject to change. That's all I'm going to say about that. This is project 4. I just think, I don't know how I feel about these charms. I mean, I think I like the wire idea. We're going to have to like maybe factor in our own business with that. But for the most part, I'm going to utilize these. I'm going to utilize the crystals, the etched crystals, the fossilized coral, the charms, both sets of charms. I don't think this bag is big enough. And we'll go from there. We'll make some earrings. Okay. You know me with my wire wrapped earrings. I like to make them weird. So we'll just call that a day. Project 4. Easy. Oh, and our braided wire. We put that in there. Okay. Now we're down to this. We must be getting on over into our bracelet we said we were gonna make. So that's these. Yeah, see, we could easily attach, instead of doing a ball head pin, we could do a wrap. Maybe not so many beads, put the charm on the bottom. I think it'll be good. I also have stainless steel wire. I think it's important to note, like, for whatever wire you're going to use for this part, it either needs to be a pretty heavy gauge, a stainless steel, or a twisted wire, which is going to make it more, like, once you get it done, it's not going to bend as much. What are the words I'm looking for here? Because you want it to keep its shape. I think that's the whole situation with that. And then this is our last post-it, which is the bracelet. Okay, the beaded bracelet. So they are utilizing a button, and we do not have a button. We have this. We can make 2. Okay, so we can make 2. Let's take a look here, what we got working with here. Okay, so it looks like they are starting with a spiral. So this would be the top. These would have to be the top, you know? Okay, so they're going to start with a spiral of wire. They're going to hammer it flat. They're going to, for their bracelets sides, they are doing twisted wire. So it looks like we're going to have an opportunity to do twisted wire on a couple of projects. So if you are scared of this, or you're like, Randy, what the heck is going on? Go to the missing link playlist. There is tons of videos about how to twist the wire. Okay, just look, they're all labeled. They're under links. But it's going to show a picture, and you're going to see like the twisted wire. It's not hard to do, and we'll do it in the video. But it does look like they're doing, so the reason I think that they're doing this, because so this looks like either that already twisted wire that they then twisted around another heavy duty piece of wire. Like this was twisted and then they twisted it again around here. The reason for that, I think, is because of the stability. So we're going to either have to use an already twisted wire, or we're going to have to twist a wire and then wrap it like they did to give us that stability in the cuff part. Not a problem. We will make 2. So we have these. We'll make 2. And then they don't have any beads or anything going on. I mean, we have beads left. But maybe we just want to make, that's enough to make a really simple necklace with this. So maybe we just want to go that way. So let's just utilize these and this idea. And again, this one's really super easy. So I'm just going to project 5 it. We are going to start with a spiral. We are going to do our twisted business around here. Twisted, 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 twisted. Okay, then this is going to go on top. Super simple. I don't know how to make a flower like that, so I'm just going to go like this. Okay, now here's the deal. If you wanted to snazzy yours up before you start putting it on here, which I don't know, maybe I'll do a snazzy one and not a snazzy one. Like we could wire wrap a few beads in here, or you know, you could do something there. You could attach some stuff. You could, I don't know, you know, maybe you're really cool and you have that UV resin and you want to put, you know, make it colorful or something. I don't mess with that stuff. I'm just saying, like, if you want to deck one up before you go, great. If not, great. So I'm going to do ×2, and I'm going to do a snazzy one and not snazzy. Project 5. Do you like that? You like my plan? I always start out really intricate, and then I'm just like, we're going to do things. Alright, project 6. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. See, we ended up with 6 projects. I feel like that's about what we always end up with. Project number 6. I don't think we have anything left here in the book. Let me look. I think that was the last post-it. Yeah, that was the last post-it. So now we can go back to some of these others. And you guys, I do really want to make this necklace, so I'm just going to make it. Okay? I don't normally add things. I don't normally add things to my, to my boxes, really, as far as like other beads. But I feel like I have some leftover Bargain Bead Box beads in this box over here that I can utilize to mix in to make this color blocking. So in order to make the color blocking, and then I got this pendant which I will use, and I'll put something cool at the bottom. So of course these are gemstones, so it's going to look differently because these are. You wouldn't have to do this because you have enough here to just make a necklace. Like if you wanted to just make this necklace, it would be beautiful. The color of the beads are really giving it kind of like a sophisticated situation, which maybe is just something I should do instead of adding this. Boo. No, I want to do it. I'm going to color block. I'm going to color block. So I'm going to go into my leftover beads, my bead soup, my whatever. And literally, like I said, you could, and there's a ton of things you could do. Like you could even get 2 projects out of this if you really wanted to. You could utilize this chain to, you know, space with, if you space it out and then do a wire wrapped crystal. You could do like 2 necklaces like that, and it would look beautiful with these beads. These beads are really nice, actually. Or you could just string this, put this on there, use this gold spacer, and use a little bit of chain for your extender, and have a lovely day. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and I am going to color block, and I'm just going to take colors, whatever I can come up with out of the drawer there, maybe some bead soup, whatever I got, and I'm going to just color block a necklace. And they don't have to be all the same size, like these can be whatever. And the only thing that we really need to do for this is, and then I'll use this pendant down here. Do I want to use this pendant? Maybe I should just save it. You know what I'll do? I'll use it as a link. I'm not going to use it as a drop pendant. I'll use it as a link. I'll put it on in the necklace somewhere over here, and I'll use it as a link. Because I still want to use it. I just, you know, I'll get it in there as a link like that in the necklace part. And that'll be the only metal piece as far as like a charm or something. But I will have to go in and probably find a spacer. like a metal, gold metal spacer. So, well, here I have some on my desk. We'll use these. These are gold. Little gold stars. I'll use that for spacing. I might grab up some gold bead soup metal. I have a lot of like, I only have one left of this or whatever. And that's what these here are going to be. So these are all metal spacers. And then this is color blocked. And literally you could do it with any beads, whatever. And I'm just doing this to stick with the theme of that we were going to use the book, right? We were going to use the book to do our things today. And that's what we did. So I feel like it's fine. We did all the projects of the Post-its as our inspiration has led us to do. We've used every single bead. We have 6 projects to make today. We're going to make these projects today, people. And there you go. There's your, look how I end and look how I started. Like this is how it goes. So let's take a look. Okay, we have project 1 with the seed beads, with the life force. We have project 2, the bugle beads, something we've never done on this channel before. Project 3 with all this wrapping. It's going to be super good. I'm going to use 1 strand of beads for that. This is actually a really, those are 6mm beads. They're 15.5 inches. This is a pretty cost-effective project, honestly, for that. I'm just saying. The twisty earrings that are subject to change. Now, we are going to do multiple earrings with all those beads in there. Probably like, I don't know, 2 or 4 pair, depending on what we got. And then whatever we don't use, we'll throw into the end, into the bead soup color blocking necklace. Same with anything that we don't use. We'll go into that necklace. Okay, project 5. We're going to do 2 of those, 2 of the snazzy bracelet cuffs. That is going to be smashing. And then whatever we have left, we have left. And we will add whatever extra we have left from Bargain Bead Box from the past months. And we'll color block that in. Things are good, people. Things are good. All right. Well, I'm going to go have some breakfast because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but it's like 6:45 in the morning right now. And I'm going to go have some breakfast and we are just going to have ourselves a beading day and get these projects to start coming out because your girl's got to be on top of it. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I hope, you know, hey, leave in the comments. I would like to know how you guys feel about me utilizing this book for inspiration. Is that something that you guys like? Is it, you just, have you done this before? Is this something you do? Do you not like it? Do you think that that's not good? Let me know in the comments. Let it out in the comments. Let me know how you feel about that. And I'm just showing it in case some of y'all want to get it. I know you guys like to get the books I have. Listen, I bought mine for 50 cents, okay? Don't be getting crazy. Go to used books on Amazon if you're going to do it. Go to used books. Used books. Look for the lower price books. I know a lot of people from our group have found it. So, excuse me. Anyway, I hope y'all have a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.